Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Does Boxing. We're back again with another one, but we got a little special edition right here. We're about to get some smoke if Buddy pulled up, or it's supposed to be some tag team shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're on the West Coast, just pulled up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I seen something in my on my X account, so I definitely had to address. It been some shit I've been wanting to do for like a week, almost no, a couple of days now, not quite a week. I was called out, and we ready. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk some boxing, and we're gonna stay on topic. We're gonna address some shit before we get into whatever else we need to get into. But y'all know how I do. I'm low key, but when it comes to this smoke, we get straight to it. So salute to everybody coming through the building for sure. We're gonna drop this link as soon as they get in here. If they get here and they want to tag team and do that shit, we'll do that. Um, if not, we'll just, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk boxing for a bit before I head out to work and all that good shit. Salute to everybody coming through the building. I appreciate it. I'm about to address y'all. My man JC, what's good with you, bro? Salute. OTB, what's good? Oh man, you about to get some smoke if they pull up. Yeah, you about to see some. Just do boxing. What's good with you, bro? Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys coming through. Salute to y'all. So I'm just waiting for these dudes. We're gonna do some tag team and do that shit. We fight all night TV. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Salute. Yes, sir. I don't know why people think that this shit is so easy, or I don't know what they think, but yes, sir. So I'm gonna take you. I wish I can pull up my X on this computer. I can't pull it up, but yeah, I'm always with that shit. Um, yes, sir. I appreciate you, bro. Nah, I ain't pissed off, but I'm ready though. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready because when you know your shit, it's kind of easy to be honest. But we started like this. Buddy was like he was talking about in today's times. These boxers are picking and choosing, they ducking, they cherry picking, and all that shit, right? So I'm like, it's always been like that in boxing. Always been like that. And I guess he disagreed. So I pulled one of his favorites and I made an example of one of his favorites. Or it's no they twins, they brothers. They supposed to be some tag team and do that shit. So that's the one I'm waiting for. So I didn't know which one I was talking to. So I'm gonna address both of them. They both get the smoke. So he was saying, so I made an example about his favorite, Sugar Ray Leonard, and I guess he didn't like that. He got triggered by that. Phyllis Nunez in the building. So he got triggered by that. Damn, I wish I could pull this shit up. He got triggered by that shit, right? I guess. So then he started talking about, when you get into a debate and you on the topic, right? You could tell it hit home when they started to move the goalposts. So he started moving the goalposts, moving the shit. I'm like, shit, well, you know, it is what it is. They the ones said that they can smoke me or they'll debate me. You know what I'm saying? They the ones said it. They said they gonna drop a link for me. They putting stipulations. Oh, you gotta turn your camera on, all this shit. Now y'all see ain't no camera on, right? Now I'm the A side now. I gave y'all the opportunity. I was willing to go to the lines then. And this was like Saturday or something. So I asked Buddy last night, yo, what happened? Y'all basically ducked me. Y'all 2 against 1. They don't like them odds. I mean, 2 against 1. And if I got my, like I was talking about my OG. I was like, my OG schooled me back what happened back in the day and all that shit. And I went back and did my own research. If I had my OG with me and it's 2 versus 1, we smoking Buddy. We jumping that dude. Like, we jumping him. What you talking about? On some boxing shit, we jumping his ass. Bro, man, hey, if they pull up, I'm trying to tell y'all. Yeah, I mean I just want the smoke. Now I want it. Now look, now peep today, right? It's on east side now, not for sure. So y'all know I'm on the West Coast. I just rolled over. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Just rolled over, went to, bathroom, whatever, check my, check my social media real quick, and I see 13 minutes ago, drop the link. Nigga, what? Y'all don't know what this, bro, y'all don't know what it is, but that's okay. Just keep, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we duck no smoke with this boxing shit. Because why should I? You know what I'm saying? Why should I duck any smoke with the boxing shit? If anything, the way I hand out my smoke is by making sure everybody got the kind of get the same knowledge and informed just like I am. So I hand out smoke different way. It ain't always like this where I get a challenge or somebody trying to test my boxing knowledge. So I always hand out smoke. I make sure people straight. So when when you come mess with L Dub, you know it's gonna be some good shit as far as like this knowledge and shit like that. So I've always handed it out. It's just coming a little differently now. UK in the building. What's good? Aaron Daly, what's good with you? Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm waiting. I mean, I'm waiting. I don't know if you guys got X, but I'm waiting. Shit. I be waiting for this type shit. People look, I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of people in this community be ducking me. I keep quiet. I don't like to expose nobody because I know the game on this YouTube shit and social media. Michael James 616. What's good with you, bro? He said, we fight all night. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, bro. It's not just me being just this dominant person or whatever, or I'm all knowing. I'm never like that. I'm offering an invitation for you to come school me and put me on game. Cause I'm forever learning. Like I said, I had OG put me on the game. You know what I'm saying? My uncle and them had me on point with this boxing shit back in the day, and I had to when I got older, I got to learn on my own, and I just started loving that shit. And he said he trying to discredit my OG. That's crazy. No matter if you don't know me, if you never met me, but you just know me from boxing, right? If I say I got an OG that schooled me, you should be like, damn, that was a bad motherfucker. But look what he done. Look what he done spawned out of the blue. Cause there ain't too many motherfuckers fucking with me on this knowledge shit. I'll just keep it real. I be on some humble shit like, yeah, man, salute to everybody. Thank you for coming through. But let me talk my shit one time. We on that shit. I'm competitive too. I've always been competitive, so this ain't nothing. PJ's big dog in the building. What's good with you, bro? I appreciate y'all coming through for sure. I'm just waiting for these dudes, the brothers. It's supposed to be some tag team and do that shit. 2 versus 1 on some Andre the Giant shit. You know what I'm saying? We ready. Uh, I'm just waiting for these dudes to pull up. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get that smoke since Saturday. They supposed to send the link or whatever they was gonna send. They wanted me on camera. I had no problem going on camera. I still don't have no problem going on camera. But now you see where we at. It's A side type shit. Um, we ready, bro. I mean, anytime you want to challenge me on some boxing knowledge, it don't have to be no challenge. It just to be if you just want to talk boxing with me, the invitation always open. Maybe that's what they want to do, just talk boxing. But he gonna answer some. We're gonna get to the point first before we can just talk boxing. You know what I'm saying? So by her up because we about to get ready for work. You know what I'm saying? He said, no, you just cool. Oh yeah, Dub, man, easy. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. He said, facts. My man PJ's big dog. Salute to you, bro. Phyllis Nunez, yeah, bro. It's funny as shit. You know, um, I like to be chill because I know I'm one of them dudes where it takes a lot for me to get to a certain point. If I get to that certain point, bro, that's it. Ain't no work, ain't no talking, ain't no yo, pat me on the back. That shit is done. So that's why I be on some low key shit. If y'all hear my regular lives, I'm more so chill, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But this one, um, I'm hyped because now the knowledge is kicking in, right? And man, we're gonna talk about shit, bro. He said, yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, they here. Let's get it. I'm dropping the so these are the guys that we're gonna debate right here. And I'm about to drop the link in the chat. So this is what we're gonna do. And It didn't take me no 6, 7 days to drop no link. It won't no extra stipulations. You know what I'm saying? No cutting the camera. You don't gotta do none of that shit. It's A side shit over here now. So we're gonna do that real quick. Y'all bear with me. We man, boxing? What we running for some boxing smoke? As soon as I figure out this shit, we dropping. We man, what? Why me of all people gotta be scared to duck some smoke? Ain't no shit. I ain't never heard of that. We gonna see, and we gonna when I drop the link, once they hop on, and all that shit is all whatever. But we gonna get back to the point though. Yes, sir. We gonna get to the point. We're gonna tag team and do that shit. That's just like I like it, bro. Yeah. We're gonna go back to that point, and then they're gonna have to debunk some shit they was saying. They're gonna have to debunk some shit they was talking about, whatever they was talking about. I'm talking some big shit that day. I ain't getting no link. I was thinking they forgot about me, so I sent some duck emojis over there to them, some duck memes, some duck gifts. I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I can't get no smoke. You know, nah, come on now, give me some smoke, because you will give it to everybody else. Everybody else will get some knowledge or get, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that shit with me. Let me come get mine. Yeah, yeah, we like that. My man, let me see. Oh, you said like, okay, I appreciate you, bro. On some Japanese shit. Yeah, we about to come. We about to be the monster in this motherfucker, man. They done did it. What really got me though is they made me wait. I don't like that shit because it's cool. We don't have to do. Look, I didn't even ask for no debate. They the one calls for that for me. They said they'll drop the link. I'm like shit. I mean, you said that, bro. I got hype. I was like, let's get it. I'm like shit. I'm ready for a link now. Drop the link before all this boxing come on. Because one thing about me, if boxing on, I'm kind of that shit takes precedent. I'm gonna watch boxing, and that time that shit got offered to me or whatever, boxing was just about to come on. So I'm like, shit, um, drop the damn link so we can get it. Because once boxing come on, then my focus over there because I'm tapped in. But shit, let's go, bro. I ain't said nothing. I know that shit hit a nerve, but I'm gonna say that shit. I'm gonna say that shit. We good. Here they go. Yes, sir.
What's up with you, dog?
What's good? We're in the building. You can hear me?
It's a little screechy. Hold on, maybe it's my phone. Hold on. You good? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm good. I think you good now. What's up with you, bro?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm waiting for you. I've been waiting for this
Sure.
for a minute. You offered
Oh
this.
yeah. Well, we was talking. Oh yeah, look. We was talking about what ducking and boxing. You said it's been going on forever, and the only difference was it social media, and
Yeah.
so I think it was something like that.
Yep.
But I know you used the Michael Nunn example though. You used the Ray Leonard and Michael Nunn example though.
Yep.
And,
Cause
and you, I guess you disagree with my point about Ray Leonard being past his prime around that time.
no. I didn't disagree with you on that. That was your way to change the goalposts.
Oh yeah, that's your favorite term, goalpost. I do.
Because that's what you did.
I do that though.
Because you talking about hand picking and ducking.
You're
Then
right,
I gave you an example of what your favorite fighter did. When Sugar Ray Leonard saw Michael Nunn versus Colin Bay, he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go back and holler at Hearns and Duran."
but you can't compare that to because Ray Leonard on the come up was fighting tough dudes. He was fighting veterans like Floyd Mayweather Sr. What's his name, Andy Price. You know what I'm saying? Before he got to the guys like the Durans and guys like that, he even went up to 154 junior middleweight, beat Yu Kalula, and then went back down and beat Tommy Hearns. So you can't compare Ray Leonard to what these guys are doing today. When you got guys like Gary Antoine Russell hiding behind the business for not wanting to fight a guy like Shakur Stevenson, who started off at featherweight. Now he's considered the best guy in your division. You don't want to fight him. So how can you use Ray Leonard as an example when he was fighting tough guys from the jump? Like how can you slight Ray Leonard? I don't get that. But no, but go ahead, bro. I ain't gonna
No, go ahead.
overtalk you.
No, I'll let you get it. If you finish,
No,
then
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying you use Ray Leonard as an example to justify what these guys are doing today.
Yeah,
When these guys today are blatantly ducking each other. You know what I'm saying? Hiding behind the business. Oh, it doesn't make sense. You got guys like Tank Davis saying, "Oh, what has Shakur done? What has Shakur done?" But he's fighting guys that ain't even did what Shakur has done in boxing. So how can, like, I don't understand. And these guys are posting weight challenges and posting them on a scale and stuff like that. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's not boxing, bro. Come on, bro. That's not boxing. Cause you doing all that and you have no intentions of fighting. You're the guy that you going with it on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir. So when I comment on the specific situation. I ain't say so. You try to still go back to the prime. That's what you trying to do, but you're not gonna go over there. I'm not gonna let you go over there. Don't even look over.
go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Don't,
You good.
I'm talking about that certain situation with the cash cow at the time, Sugar Ray Leonard. We know the number one guy or projected number one guy was Michael Nunn after the Colin Bay fight. We know that fight was getting set up for them guys to happen. Sugar Ray Leonard did the same shit you talking about in that particular time against Michael Nunn. Now this debunked me. We ain't talking about the prime. We ain't talking about what he did in 88, 78. We ain't talking about all that shit. When he went to 54, dropped back down, came back and fought Hearns. We talking about Michael Nunn. Debunk that shit because that's what I spoke on. I didn't speak on nothing else, and I actually agree with you. What's going on today? So you tell me what happened? Why he didn't fight Michael Nunn at that time, or why even he was even projected
Hey man.
to fight
It's
him?
a lot of dudes wasn't looking to get in there with Michael Nunn. Tommy Hearns included, bruh. None of
Okay,
these dudes was looking to get in there with Michael Nunn, bruh.
I appreciate that answer. So that goes to my point. I said dudes was doing the same shit back in the day. They was
That's
cherry.
one instance. That's one instance. You could,
It's,
and,
but
okay,
my
my bad. My man cut you off. My bad.
but the instance that I brought up that qualifies, right or wrong?
Yeah, to a degree, but
Okay,
it's context to that.
that's my
But okay, I may address. Okay, my bad. My bad. I'm gonna get in there. My bad.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you tell me what the context is, but it's the same. It's the same type shit that happened. You got a younger guy coming up, 25 years old. We don't know what he's about. They didn't know he was gonna do that to Colin Bay. They didn't know that shit. Sugar Ray Leonard sat right there and was like, "Man, I don't know if he can punch like that." And then what he did to him, those dudes was like, "Nah." And he already had a kind of crafty style.
What's-
After, when he beat Frank Taken shit, they already knew what it was. They knew he was on some other shit. So there's like, why we would take that? It happens today. Is that's high risk, low reward. When I fight this dude, you gonna pay me to fight him,
But the
or
thing is,
and
to
that's what it
retort that, Ray Leonard already done put in his work, bruh. These guys haven't even done even half of that to even take those type of stances. Okay, I'm gonna go back and fight my old rival for more money. They haven't done that, bruh.
that's that
They
prime
haven't
shit.
done that to even,
But that's that prime
huh?
shit, right? That you going back to the prime, right?
They're not even. They not,
you go,
Ray Leonard was fighting guys before he probably was in his prime, bro. Before he was even in his prime, he was fighting tough competition. Jerry Antoine Russell and these guys, I can name several guys, ain't put in that work to even say, okay, I'm gonna go fight that rival. What?
now
They haven't fought the best guys.
it started off. It was a 25-yard kick, easy chip shot. Now you pushing it back. Now
Come on, man. You look,
it's
man. Who
67.
your football team?
It's
Who your
67.
you love talking about goalposts? Who your football team? I'm a Commanders fan, as you can see.
I don't got no football team. I don't got no football team, but I understand what you're doing. Now I got
I want to address another point, not from you. I want to address
everybody.
another point because I just seen somebody
We
somebody
got
mentioned Aaron Prime.
yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, we can get the no. So this is what I'm saying though. That particular time that I'm talking about with Michael Nunn, it's hard for you to defute that. You can't defute that because that's what happened. It's right there, and you can't argue with facts.
I,
You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that fighters have done that before. But we not
Yeah,
gonna compare Ray Leonard to these guys today, bro. That's crazy. And you know,
it did-
I'm a DC area guy. I can't let you do that.
I know it's going
I
to
don't know
trigger.
where you from, but I'm from the DC area, bro.
I know that was going to trigger you. That's why I said that. That's the art of this.
Yeah,
That's why I want. That's why I wanted that link that day. And then you
yeah.
try. Then you try to discredit my OG. What the hell? I did. You need to send
Come
that
on,
link.
man. I'm speaking from the OGs of the D. We a boxing area, bro. We can't. We don't tolerate Ray Leonard slander, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know where you from. I know out here we don't tolerate Ray Leonard slander, bro.
he did. He did it. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm comparing to what you saying what happened today, and I'm giving you a prime
Hmm.
example to one of the
Right.
greats that did that shit. He did it
I
right
mean,
there,
you nitpicking though.
right in our face. And we had social media, he would have got more heat for that. He would have got a whole lot of Twitter slander.
Of course, I mean, of course, social media does enhance things. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's my
I yeah,
that's my point.
but yeah, okay, but I'm not saying I disagree with.
Okay.
I'm not covering for everything Ray Leonard does. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But I want to address your. I guess somebody comment about Aaron. He fought Marvin Hagler instead of fighting Aaron Pride. That does not make no sense. You trying to tell me so he ducked Aaron Pride? But I'm gonna fight Marvin Hagler. Come on, let's stop the nonsense. That's going too far right now. So I'm gonna duck Aaron Pride, but I'm gonna fight Marvin Hagler. Come on, that don't even. I don't know why somebody just comment that. I mean, shout out to them, for watching, but that comment really didn't make sense to me right there. I don't get that.
When did
Marvin,
when
yeah,
was Sugar
good.
Ray in his prime? When was he in his prime to you?
His prime years, because these guys used to fight early on, so I would say anywhere from 80, no, 79, because he won the Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year, I believe, in 79, I believe. So I would say 79, from 79 to 82. I don't forget the year he hurt his retina, maybe it was 83 or something, because he's had some years off. But I would really say from 79 maybe to 82, because he did have some periods where he couldn't fight because of that retina. That really took a lot of his prime out, actually,
Uh,
when he hurt his retina.
now,
But
since you want to talk about the prime now, you said from
mhm.
78, 79 to 82, right? Before the detached
I would
retina.
say 79, 82.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know around that time it was two guys that wanted to fight him, and he was on some other shit. He had to get Howard Cosell in the mix so he could drop an announcement to say, "I won't gonna fight them dudes," and they've been calling him
Hey,
out
I'm
for.
not here to defend Ray Leonard's every move, man. He, like I said, he may have done some things, bro. I'm not here to. I'm not in the camp. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to the OG Ray Leonard, but he may have done some things. I'm not here to. I'm not a Ray Leonard defender. I mean, like I said, he
Yes,
may
sir.
have done some things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I ain't gonna deny it.
now shout out to my OG for putting me on game. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole look. My whole thing. They've been doing. They've been doing that shit in boxing for years. It just haven't been covered. It haven't been. We don't fault. We
It's
didn't.
way worse now, bro.
It's
Come on,
different.
bro. It's way worse now.
After Hearns, Pryor was calling for him. He was a junior welterweight champion. It was like I want Ray Leonard. Ray Leonard was like, nah, I'm
Okay,
cool.
then.
You
Okay,
know,
so why Aaron Pryor? Why Aaron Pryor didn't fight Roberto Duran? Why he's never fought those guys then?
shit.
Why he never fight Roberto Duran? I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying for him, if we talking about Aaron Pryor, why he ain't fight Roberto Duran then?
Whatever the answer is, it's the same shit that's happened
I mean, I
today.
don't know.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
But my point, I'm standing on my points. Whatever happens now, what's happening then? The only difference is social media and us getting to the information so quick. That's the same shit. You said that. You said
I
it.
understand your point. I'm not dismissing your title because it is truth in it. I'm not, but I just believe that it's way worse because it's because there's more money involved now too.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know what
with
I'm
that.
saying?
I think it's the
But I'm
same.
not going to dismiss your point. I'm not dismissing your point at all because there is some truth to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like that. You know what I'm saying?
We good. We're not debating then. We talking boxing. We agreeing then.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, for sure. I mean, that's all it is for real. I think we come to understand because you know what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying. I
I
ain't,
was
I ain't
ready.
like that.
Like I said, I was ready when you said you gonna drop the link and you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. Then you said
Oh
about
yeah,
oh,
yeah. I wasn't going to duck it.
yeah, I had to put a little pressure on you now. I mean, it was a couple of days that went by. I know life happens and stuff.
Yeah,
Hey, man, let me know something.
yeah, right now. Look, I appreciate you for even having me on this. My brother, he out right now, so I got on by myself, man. It wasn't
It's
nothing.
all good, bro. It's all good. And I do. I respect what y'all do with this box.
Likewise.
It's all love because everybody got a different point of view. You from the
Right.
DC, right?
Yeah.
I'm from Virginia.
Oh, you right. Oh, come on, man. We same thing, same
So,
thing.
so you can't tell me shit about sweet pea. So I knew that was gonna trigger you. I knew I said Sugar Ray Leonard. I knew that was gonna trigger you.
I know it's all good. It's all. I love Sweet Pea too. That's my guy too, man.
Yeah, so so it's all good, but I'm just saying it is that's the thing about this boxing shit. Everybody got their own perspective and their knowledge about shit. and I may bring something to the table that you probably don't ain't tracking, and vice
Mhm.
versa. But I'm here to learn, so I was excited about trying to get some knowledge because you the Sugar Ray Leonard, that's your guy. So shit, put me on game. Tell me what I'm missing because
Yeah, look, hey, look, man. I see what you do too, man. Look, I don't know everything, and I'm definitely not a know-it-all, man. I'll never profess to know every single thing, man. And I'm learning every day, man. So
yeah,
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 you know how it is.
yeah, yeah. I do. I understand, man. It's all good,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I'm about to get ready for work. You want to talk some more boxing for a few? We can do it. If not, shit,
Oh
we
yeah,
good.
man. Yeah, man. Go do your thing. Like I said, man. I hop on anytime, bro. Anytime, bro. Anytime I see you on live, bro, I'll just drop in and say, "Let me get on, man." You know, I love this, man. I love
Yeah,
it.
you always welcome too, because it ain't no like no agendas over here. It ain't no narrative shit. We talk
Yeah,
about. We can go old school. We
yeah.
can go now. We can go 90s, 80s, whatever you want to do. Yeah, bro, it's good, man. You bring and your brother welcome too. I
Oh yeah,
appreciate you
no,
guys.
appreciate that. Yes,
Yeah,
sir, man. Hey, look, I'm looking forward to coming on next time too, brother. Definitely thank you for letting me on, man. For real.
no problem, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. I take it easy, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't able to address the chat, man, but salute to everybody in the building, though. We're gonna go back. I see my man. He represent that Aaron Pryor. I see you, bro. I appreciate it. He said no one knew what was going on in different areas. No, that's facts, yo. My bad, yo. I missed this live, man. I should have been hitting this up. Yeah, no, that's true, and that was my point because social media it triggers a lot of shit, right? So we know about stuff that we probably ain't even supposed to know. All these negotiations and shit like that. Once the negotiations get out there to the fans and we gotta say so on that, you got smart motherfuckers like me that's like, hold on, he can offer this. You know what I'm saying? And then it kind of mess up the negotiations because fighters they negotiate in the media. They'll see that this has happened, yo. I done fucked up some fights. Real talk. I heard that a fighter was gonna fight somebody. So I go to that fighter behind the scenes. I'll be like, yo, I'm hearing you gonna get this fight. He was like, oh yeah? Yeah, where you hear that from? Well, I'm tapped. I never reveal my sources. I'm like, I'm tapped in. I got you. What I'm saying? This confirm. Tell me if you in negotiations with this guy. He be like, yeah, I'm in negotiations with him. Next thing you know, the other guy would come on social media and was like, this dude all pricing himself. You know what I'm saying? So I done fucked up some shit because he went back there and said, oh, this is out there. People know this. Oh, so instead of me accepting 100K, I need 250. And maybe the promoter like, shit, this budget is set in stone. We ain't going past 100K. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can accommodate you with this, room tickets. We give your team some tickets, give you a couple of suites, whatever the case may be, give you a per diem. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways around that, but we're going to stay with 100K. But he like, nah, I need double that, plus a little bit extra since it's out there in the media. And you say you a killer. That's why I be saying, bro, when these fighters say they the boogeyman, you got to pay boogeyman prices. You can't call yourself the boogeyman, this killer, and then you expect guys to fight you without trying to pay them boogeyman prices. So, yeah, bro, that's how my logic be. It'd be different. He said the mandatory. Look, I know Aaron Pryor was calling for him before '82. That's why I asked him when was Sugar Ray in his prime. His cutoff was '82. I know at that time before Pryor fought Arguello, he was trying to get the Hearns fight. I mean the Sugar Ray Leonard fight and Hearns. He was trying to fight both of them because he was his whole viewpoint was I'm the junior welterweight champion. I'm number one. Ain't nobody for me to fight. I want to go up to 147 and test my shit. And Sugar Ray Leonard just, he big boy him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Big time on what they say back in the day. He kind of like, you good, man. Go sit down. This is my press conference type shit. I watched Legendary Nights, bro. I'm tapped in. But before Legendary Nights, I had an OG sit me down. I'm 82, baby. So I was like with my uncle watching fights, which I didn't understand at the time, but I would just remember sitting with him watching fights, ABC, NBC, and he used to put me on game. So little shit he was saying when I was a kid, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm just watching the fights, you know what I'm saying? Punching the pillowcases and shit, trying to be like Larry Holmes and shit, right? So I didn't understand, but as I got older, he's like, look, you know what I'm saying? He showed me little shit, and I keep it with me to this day, right? So you can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Talk me off the ledge. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys coming through, though. We can't pick and choose. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was my whole point, and I know it was going to trigger him. See, that's like the art of this shit, right? Opulent LD in the building. That's the art of this debating shit. You have to hit trigger points. You got to hit some shit to make the dude come out their character because a emotional guy is not going to be the most sound guy when they have to they spit their facts because a lot of people got knowledge, but if you get some shit get pushed, now you're gonna jump off that ledge before you know what you're jumping into. I know what I was doing. That shit really because people think you can't criticize the greats. They in this like we can't say nothing bad about Ali. We can't say nothing bad about him. Bruh, we know Ali is great, but it was a point of time in the '70s after those trilogies he wanted to say after those two trilogies he had in the '70s, Ali want the same. It's nothing wrong by saying that, and you're not dispersing the great name of Ali by saying, bro, I didn't like that damn those fights he was having. I ain't like that Webner fight or that Pierre Koopman fight and whoever he fought, Richard Dunn. Bro, I don't like those fights. I didn't like that version of Ali. But Ali did some shit. You know, his career is whatever. It's unmatched because he fought everybody and all that shit. But you can still say, I don't like this, I don't like that, without you have to come to boxing court and they throwing stones at you for saying you disagree with that part of Ali's career. You know what I'm saying? And if you got the knowledge to break this shit down, man, who cares what they think? Because they can't. What it's gonna become no, you know what I fuck with your shit, bro, because it's the same shit. If you know what you're talking about, bro, and you own it, man, you can turn a non-believer to your best friend type shit on this boxing shit. I'm talking about this boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. It's all good though. I appreciate the love. I think it's love when people come and try to, we the boxing debate, you know what I'm saying? I think that shit's love. These new school bosses are ducking and even get. Now I get now I'm with that point right there, bro. That's facts. That is facts. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what it's all about. He said y'all debate was dope. I mean, I appreciate you, bro. He said good talk. I appreciate y'all coming through for sure. This early as hell too. Does allow people to talk to me. Yeah, bro. Everybody gotta say. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, that's facts, bro. Criticism, you know what I'm saying? He said ducks the least. Who is the guy in this era that ducks the least? Um, you know what though? I do hate that term ducking because I do understand the business and all that shit that happens. But probably the one who ducked the least, if we being honest, Michaela Mayer. For real. Michaela own one. She owns some shit, bro. Like she fighting everybody from 130 to heavyweight. But they put in work. See, I never just. That's why I was saying he moved the goalpost. This dude had me kicking a chip shot. Now I'm kicking a 67-yarder and wind and earthquake and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Fans going crazy. He done changed it. I don't know now. I don't think I'm gonna hit. Y'all know, like on Madden and shit, that shit started going fast as hell. First, that shit was going slow. I was like, this is easy money. Then that motherfucker pushed that shit back, and I can't even see the line. Um, yeah, bro, I respect the OGs. I respect the legends because that is facts. But like when I started to go back and think, and you watch those HBO telecasts, and because that's how we get our knowledge and our information. When they used to do the whole little segment, and they'll talk about they had Ray Leonard on the announcing team. They'll ask him straight out, and Ray Leonard give you some crazy ass answer like. He'll just smile and say, "Back to you, Jim." That motherfucker won't answer no question straight up, and he put in the work to deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Because it happens today. Canelo moves as he wants to move. You know what I'm saying? He move as he want to move. If it was really about that's why I said this has never been a sport. It's a business. If it was a sport, Canelo would have to fight the number one guy to get back in position to get that world title shot. He don't have to. He pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? And where y'all think that shit started from? Ray Leonard was making $10-15 million back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He cherry picked too. He look, if it wasn't for John the Beast Mugabe, he would have never fought Hagler. And then once Hagler understood that okay, Ray Leonard want to fight me, he started playing games. The great marvelous Marvin Hagler started playing games. He started playing those negotiation games. Was he ducking? Nah. But that shit happened like a year later, almost a year later, when Ray Leonard said, I see something on some Mikey Garcia shit, right? So look, they all do it. It's a business. Look, it's not a sport. If it was a sport, then you can say it's ducking. This is a business. When it's a business, bro, you're supposed to do your best move. And I get it, but as fans, we don't want to hear that shit. We want like, bro, go fight. You know what I'm saying? Go fight him. Y'all are in each other's division. Y'all both in the same era. Go fight. But these days, they do the same. Like I said, I can't hit it on the head even more than I already did. They doing the same shit, bro. And it's not with Hearns. It's not. I mean, not just Leonard. It's not just other guys. A lot of guys did that shit, bro. A lot of guys pick and choose. I watched these old interviews and shit. It's a YouTube channel called Boxing Outside of the Ring. I'm gonna put this shit in the chat. I love that damn channel, bro. Because they take you back to these interviews from way back in the day, and then you kind of get some perspective. And as I watch this shit, I'm like, hold on. That's the same shit Shakur said. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And people tell you the whole heads, the OGs, the ones who are tapped in with they like boxing back in the day. They said boxing back in the day is better. Maybe so, but they do the same shit and they use the same type of narratives. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit they was talking makes sense. Like I remember Evander Holyfield. They was talking because after he lost to in '95, after he lost to no before he lost, maybe after I'm tripping, but it was around the time where he was coming back after the third fight with Riddick Bowe, and they was like, "Yo, we got some who you looking to fight on your comeback fight." They was talking about Galata because they were stablemates at the time. Both of them was in main events. Who you gonna fight? This dude picked Bobby Ches. Now, it depends if you want to get him an alibi on that because they say he had a heart condition, he got food poisoning, he got hepatitis A, B, and C. He was looking, crazy in that third Bowe fight. So he came back to Bobby Ches, who was not a heavyweight, a cruiserweight, junior, whatever you call him, light heavyweight. Now I know Holyfield came from that, right? He came from light heavyweight, heavyweight, cruiserweight, all that good shit, right? So him picking Bobby Ches ain't really whatever. But you can't tell me ain't another heavyweight that he could have fought on that type of level. So it happens all the time. If I'm calling Holyfield a duck, no, I'm saying Holyfield did some business shit. And me using that example, somebody can be listening to this and say, "Oh, he's tripping. Holyfield never ducked nobody. He fought everybody." Facts, but shit can be true at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I say they all do it. Ain't nobody is free. It's always somebody that a fighter. Somebody can say, "Oh, he could have fought him then." Everybody, Floyd, Joe Calzaghe, Andre Ward. It's always people. If they retire or leave the game, whatever, somebody say, "Man, he never fought him. He ain't fought him." Roy Jones Jr. I'm sure he hear about Darius Mikushevsky. I'm sure he'd hear about that. Andre Ward. They said, "Oh, you left the game and you ain't fight Baturbiev and Bivol." So people always got somebody for you to fight. Look at Terrence Crawford, bro. You need to go fight Boots. You know what I'm saying? When you leave this game and you at the top of your game, people in the media, fans, they still got about 3, 4 fights for you that you ain't did. That's just the nature of the beast, and it's a business. So as a business move, and I'm gonna come out and like Crawford, he retire. He not even thinking about boxing, right? Not like that. So if Boots go crazy on Xander, would that entice him to come back? Or he like, man, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but that shit right there, we call that a ducking these days. These guys is ducking each other. I get it, but I'm just trying to tell y'all, this shit been happening for years, and the OGs that they set the precedent. I mean, y'all talking about catch weights. You can't tell me Sugar Ray Leonard ain't dropping no catch weight on these fighters. I'm just saying, bro, like they doing the same shit. Hold on, let me find that shit real quick. They doing the same shit. That's what I'm trying to say. It just get covered up because they OGs. Um, I'm put this for the guys still in the building. I appreciate it. Hey, check this channel out on your if you guys got some time or whatever. They drop a lot of old school videos and stuff like that. You know, build ups, interviews. Like they don't show no fights. They just show like the interviews. Like let's say it's Bo Holyfield 3. So they'll do like the pre-fight, all the media coverage. They got it all packaged in one video, and then you can listen to what they saying. Listen what they saying. Bo Holyfield, they talking about Tyson. They talking about everybody talking about trying to get Tyson. You know, around that time, '95, Tyson came out of jail. He had that one fight with McNeely. Everybody was trying to fight him, but you know, it just it gives you like a sense for me. I don't know where it get to y'all guys or whoever's interested, but for me, it give me like a perspective, and I'll be like, you know what, that shit happened today. He just did that, but it get more broadcast now. So that was my whole point, yo. Like I know for a fact about that Michael Nunn shit. Like, and if you in Sugar Ray's position, why would you give Michael Nunn that opportunity? Because at that time we know those guys was diminished at the time, but they was the cash cows, uh, Leonard, Hearns, and Duran. So after the Daniel Ladon fight, y'all know what happened, but y'all probably don't know like some of this backstory shit. We know he pulled the light heavyweight champion down to 168. That's the same shit that happened today. You know what I'm saying? Ladon is a big light heavyweight. He dropped down to 168 to make the super middleweight the limit, and they put both of the titles on the line, 68 and 75. That's that shit Mickey Bay talking about doing for Shakur and Devin. But let's just meet at 144 and put both titles on the line. On some dumb shit. They tell us that it's good back in the day and everything is all peaches and everything was better back in the 80s and 90s and boxing was so big. But he giving us a trash ass example. You gotta make the weight to get both titles on the line. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, my whole thing is it happens all the time. So, and I'm the big believer on this, and this is why I don't really do a lot of tabloid boxing and a lot of narratives and trying to destroy fighters because I know I'm not willing to keep that same energy all the way across the board. You know, like the brothers shit, right? Keyshawn and Shakur. It's other fighters doing that same shit. But those guys are big enough and they get a lot of pushback. So we're gonna bring that up. So that's why people bring that up. They're not bringing it up because they truly really want them to fight. They bringing it up because I need to send this tweet out. This shit got to hit. Or I got to do this video about them, and I need this to hit. But you got motherfuckers doing that shit all across boxing. It's just not publicized because they not in the algorithm. That's the thing. And I feel like, you know what? I understand that. I'm not going to bring up some shit that happened at 108 pounds. That's probably Keyshawn and Shakur doing. I ain't gonna bring it up because them niggas ain't gonna care about that, right? That's how it is. That's why I don't push no narratives because if I got a favorite fighter, well, I could do it because I don't have like no set fighter where I'm meat hugging and no matter what they do, I hold them accountable just for a second, and then no, we go back to the same narrative pushing and trying to make sure they on top at all times. Because I'm kind of even with so whatever, right? So I could actually do that if I wanted to, and it'd be hard to kind of debunk some of my shit because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's not just what it is. A lot of people, if they're going to support a fighter or push a narrative for a certain fighter, they know everything about that fighter, right? So they can say some points to go against their opposition, and it'll backfire because they don't know everything because they do the same shit. Everybody doing the same shit. Tank doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do the same shit. Tank, Shakur, Haney, all of them doing the same shit. All of them dudes want to fight Conor Ben. Why they want to fight Conor Ben? Because it's easy money. That's just business 101. Like you go get the easiest smoke for the most money. So if Tank was talking about fighting Conor Ben, you know what I'm saying? There was in negotiations after Ben fought Pete Dobson. You know what I'm saying? Everybody look after when Ben fight, everybody call him out. Everybody call out Conor Ben after he fight. That tells you something. After a Haney fight, not a lot of people call him out. After the Shakur fight, not a lot of people call him out. You know what I'm saying? Even after Tank fight, not really too many people call him out. They gonna fight Tank because Tank brings the biggest bag. That's just common sense, you know. So it's crazy, but just going back to the shit, the original point, and that's why I like to do these debates whenever they pop up. Right, you keep them dudes on that point, and let's get on it. You know what I'm saying? Once I figure out what it is, let's stay on this point because it's gonna be kind of hard to escape that shit. Because when you're doing a debate or arguing going back and forth, motherfuckers start bringing shit in, and like, bro, where did it come from? And we stay right here, bro, because it's hard to debunk. I done did the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? On some Federal Star shit. I done did my knowledge, and we good. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Before we go though, I just gonna give a quick reminder and shit on what's to come this week because it's all about the fights. I can sit up here and talk all the shit that I want, but it's about the fights. Tomorrow we got a fight card in Ireland. You guys can tap into. Pedro McCrory is back. Paddy McCrory. I think this is his last one. They said the last dance. Let's see. This is Colin Sports, Colin Boxing. Wendy Toussaint is back. This is Star Boxing. He's gonna face Aaron Coley from the Bay Area. Old man Pascal is back. I thought he had retired, but he fighting for a WBA regional up in Canada. And then this is the one we're looking for right here. Boots and Xander, fight week. What's the day? I think today Thursday, so they're gonna do the press conference today. I like the card. The opening fight on the pay-per-view, Jihad Tugger versus Yuri Cedeno. That's really a 50-50 fight right there. That's a good one. Cedeno is the puncher. Tucker is the dog. Like, that's a good one. Then we got Ben Whitaker versus Richie Rivera. So that's this is a U.S. debut for Ben, uh, the Olympian. The flashy guy, but as of late, he been putting motherfuckers to sleep, and we know he go viral just about every fight because of his antics. But since he got with Andy Lee, and after he beat Liam Cameron, he been a different fighter. And Rivera is a crafty guy. I can see him trying to survive, being awkward, and I can see him trying to take the fight deep. But let's see. This is considered a step up for Ben Whitaker, but I think He gonna do good. Emiliano Vargas versus Bryce Mills. Two young guys going at it. Vargas is a budding star. You know what I'm saying? He's a couple of fights away to being a big star. He might be the next one. Bryce Mills from the Syracuse area got one loss. Pretty athletic fighter, solid. And then the main event, Boots and Xander, unified title fight. You know, Xander, the young guy, just unified in January. He ain't really waste no time with that unification. Boots is moving up. This is his second fight at 154. He was unified at 47, and you know, ultra talented fighter, do a lot of great shit. And Xander, let's see what he can bring to the table if he can keep Boots off of him and have a solid game plan to kind of get him through that fight. I think his coach is going to be very, very instrumental. Javier Centeno, he's going to be very important to get the young Xander through some tough moments because he's going to have some tough ass moments. So that's what it is. And then Sunday, Zuffa Boxing, we got a rematch. Edwin De Los Santos, Rayo Valenzuela, two southpaw punchers. Yeah, bro, they fought 3 years ago. De Los Santos got the upper hand. Rayo did score a knockdown in that fight, but Edwin came and stopped him. So yeah, this Zuffa Boxing, I think this let's see, you know, getting it back in blood, right? Omar Trinidad versus Jerwin Cajas. That's a featherweight fight. I think the best fight on the card is Kane Sandoval versus Brandon Lee. We ain't seen Brandon Lee in a long time. Very inactive. We had high hopes with Brandon Lee, but we just his career just took a different direction. Sandoval is gonna be in his face. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a tough fight. So yeah, bro, we got boxing, yo. Y'all tap in for sure. The presser today, yeah, we're gonna be tapped in. Bruce Gas in the building. Yes, sir. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming through the building for sure. You know, we're gonna do our recap shows and all that good stuff, man. Y'all stay tapped in. Make sure you guys get an opportunity to watch this boxing that we have on the slate for this weekend, and we good to go. Salute to everybody coming through the building. I appreciate the time, and I'm out.